What is going on? And welcome to another episode of Beer Belly. AJ here, and I just want to quickly announce that the official Beer Belly Patreon is now live over at patreon.com/BeerBellyPod. We are extremely excited to have this now out, as it's the most easy and convenient way for you to be able to help support our show. Every dollar is going to go towards overall production of the show, our weekly beer fund that we need to shoot Beer Belly, upcoming and new Beer Belly projects that we have down the pipeline, and for $5 a month, we have our flagship tier, Beer Belly Last Call, where we will be releasing our brand new show. It is going to come out on a monthly basis to start out, and you're going to be getting it months early on Patreon. Again, that's like about the price of an average tank of gas for $5 a month throughout a year, so by all means go for it. I know it's a small amount, but over time, and the more people that we have sign up on Patreon, that's going to add up and snowball quickly to where all of a sudden, this show is going to be better than ever before. The way that John and I have always envisioned it to be. We have other goals like wanting to build an official and true Beer Belly studio set, so that way video episodes and person stuff is going to look way better than ever before, and just overall promote a more creative space for us when we are just trying to be silly and have a great time with y'all. So as always, have a great day, crack open a cold one, and enjoy this episode of Beer Belly. Thanks so much.
You gotta look ugly like your boy. There it is.
This is the real me.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate. This is the real me.
Now I know
Poor
this
me's. Go ahead, mate.
I know this is a term to describe a smell, but I think it best describes the way you look. Musky.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. I was wondering if there was smell-o-vision, you'd smell the body odor coming off me right now. That's besides my point. The thing is, I'm going solo. The Beer Belly, it's done. I've realized, due to your ugliness, I should no longer be affiliated.
Good luck. It's hard to have another unsuccessful podcast.
It's hard work.
Good
being
luck.
this unsuccessful. It's really hard.
Yeah.
It's actually
There we go.
astonishing the amount of effort that goes into it.
It's pretty hard to be unsuccessful, right? You really got to try.
Yeah, you really do have to put some thought into it. I never thought so. I thought just, hey, being a lazy could be easy and still be unsuccessful, but here we are.
Can you know there are lucky people who are lazy and are super big.
Sure, I'm sure it happens on occasion.
Why don't we ever get that lucky?
Yeah, right.
Can you buy success?
That-
I don't stand for that at all.
Fair enough. What do you stand for, sir? What beer did you bring with you, or alcoholic beverage in general? What do you have for the people today?
I'll say this right now. It's basically water. I don't know which one I'm going to get. I'm going to let the fates decide because I have all of them in my fridge. So, and some of them I hate. So let's see.
Oh, I love doing that with like the variety pack of flaming hot chips and just diving in. Is it going to be flaming hot Funyuns today? Is it going to be
Damn
hot
it.
Cheetos? Oh, to those not watching the video, John does not look pleased. What's got you?
Well, it's a White Claw. And
pennies
it's
in a bunch.
literally the one I hate the most. Passion fruit.
That sounds good, actually.
It's not. It's not. Take a step back. Are you drinking this?
No, I'm not. But you know, whenever I do drink a White Claw, I feel like it's just like a sneeze of flavor in there. It's just like the softest essence of any flavor. I don't really get much of it. I feel like there are other hard seltzers where you get more flavor out of it.
Any nasty flavor is a flavor, even if it's only 1%. I'm sorry. I'm gonna enjoy this. Ooh, what'd you bring? Let me see.
I had a really fun time earlier, and I went over to the brewery for the first time in Placentia.
Jealous,
California.
so jealous. Is
It was
that
really
by
fun.
Cali's?
Yeah, not far. Not
Okay.
far off. Right off the freeway there. So if you're ever on like the 57 freeway, get off. I'm right there and it's on like Dunn Way, Dunn, which is typically how I spell the word done in general. So there you go. And then went to the brewery and I was inspired to get this beer. One, not just for the percentage of it, but also because on a recently aired episode, we drank a beer from Offshoot Beer Company. That was a nice little hazy IPA boy. So I got the evolution of that one, which is Retreat Hazy Double IPA.
Oh,
Where instead of getting, diddled by a whale shark, this time it's just giant jellyfish.
Giant jellyfish. That's what I call my penis.
Nice. There we go. It's a retreat. This is a hazy double IPA, just straightforward. And then the relaxed hazy that we had on a recent episode, that or at least that was aired recently. That one, I think the tagline is "It's just a hazy IPA," something like that.
I like
Well, I'm
that.
pretty
Nice
hyped
and
for this
simple.
one.
Lazy.
Yes,
To laziness.
to laziness. Cheers to that, sir.
Cheers.
Mm.
Oh no, I taste all the passion fruit. It kind of tastes like guava. Ugh.
You're not a fan of guava?
Not really, no.
Sin doesn't like it either. I mean, it's just another good fruit to love, in my
It's
opinion.
not AJ. Well, first of all, you're wrong. There's no such thing as a good fruit. Okay?
Jesus Christ. Nutrition in that bad boy? Fuck it.
No.
Get out of my face.
We've talked about this before. I need
Mhm.
my food. I don't eat my food's food. There's one. Let's
Fair
go with the
enough.
next one. My
like
food
that.
needs to have a mother.
Mm-hmm.
If it didn't have a mother, I don't want to eat it. Or it needed at one point to have a heartbeat. One of those three. That's the only nutrition I eat.
I think they all three align pretty well. Yeah, at least you have
Yeah.
good logic in mind. I'll
Yeah.
give you that. If it's not crying like Littlefoot over its lost mother, then yeah, what's the point, really?
Yeah. You know Bambi's mom? I ate it.
You were the one. That venison.
I'm the one. Mm-hmm.
Good for you.
Mm-hmm. Some deer chili. Mm.
Oh, you're eating good like Joe Rogan. Then I see you got his recipe book on you. Very nice.
Oh yeah.
Elk, and more elk.
Ugh. I've never had elk actually, so
It looks good. Sometimes I see those pictures that he puts on Instagram. I'm like, holy crap, that looks
yeah.
actually kind of
Don't
good.
forget, he probably also buys like the top line elk. You won't be
I mean, he
eating
hunts
that.
them, but yeah.
I mean, does he really?
Oh,
Have you ever
Jesus.
actually seen video of him doing it?
Joseph, that's it. Come on the show. Go.
Defend yourself. I think he goes to one of those places that like breed them and kind of release them in an enclosed area, so it's easier for the rich people to kind of just shoot them.
It
You know
don't
what I'm
feel
talking
right,
about?
Dad. It's
Yeah, you
not
know
right.
exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, damn it, Bobby. Let's go. All right.
That's 100% what he does.
That's actually a great episode. It teaches you a lesson.
I love King of the Hill. I think it's one of the greatest animated shows out there.
I regret when it was originally airing on Fox. I caught into it like in its like second to last season. It might have
You
already
always
been finished.
you find a new way to disappoint me almost every episode, AJ. Really? So when you were
So
like fucking 17.
Jesus. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I mean, the old saying, the old John saying toward me, why are we friends? It holds true to
Yeah.
this day.
I don't understand this.
Can I at least win some points back for the beer that I got this time?
What's the percentage?
All right. So this is the first time in a long time on the show, at least from what I can recall, where AJ, longtime fans of the show will know, AJ does not typically drink that high percentage of beer on the show because usually
Because
he
he's a
has something to
bitch.
do later. What
Yeah,
or a
it's
bitch, of
it's
course.
called being a bitch. That's what you have to do later.
Gotcha. Bitchitis, if you will.
Yeah,
It's a true condition.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate your lack of
The only
sensitivity toward
cure: stop being a bitch.
it. Well, first off, let me show off this haziness. It definitely is a hazy boy. I'm overlooking your insult right now, steamrolling right on top of it. I'm loving the color. It actually, I'll talk about the flavor in a minute. This is
Okay.
actually an 8.6% ABV by volume.
Nice, respectable.
8.6.
Respect. Yeah.
Respect. Thank you. Wow. Am I gonna get all percentage points in this on this
Just
drink?
this episode, you'll find
Just
a new
the-
way to disappoint.
Fair enough.
I'm the one that's drinking the little bitch alcoholic drink.
You're doing it for the greater good. So that figure, that
Ugh.
hourglass that you're going for,
Ugh.
I respect it.
Ugh.
Give us your true feelings.
It tastes like
Get us that
ass.
White Claw sponsorship.
It literally tastes like the ass of a tiger.
I was gonna say, don't insult ask because there's times where, you know what, that's probably a great thing to go for. But
Yeah.
you think about a tiger, they're hot in the
No.
savannah, like just nasty. And they got the fur there. And then I could see John lifting up the tail, going for licking that booty.
Yeah.
I God damn it. Now that's gotta
Mm.
be a Beer Belly shirt.
Mm. That's not good.
And I could just see it, and it's not gonna be good because they don't
Trust
know anything
me.
about hygiene.
I've had it. It's not good.
Oh, you were on the unreleased episode of Tiger King season 3.
Yeah.
The unreleased season in general, for that matter.
100%. Name of the episode: John licks ass.
Jesus. Who's John? Find out today.
Awful. Yeah, this isn't for me. They have some good flavors. This one, definitely not it.
Okay.
Ugh. I was hoping I was gonna get watermelon.
Maybe next time the fates will be on your side.
Oh.
But for mine, you know what? I will say this before I get to the beer I'm drinking now, which might be a little foolish, but whatever. So on a recently released episode, like episode 136 of the show, we had Relaxed Hazy by Offshoot / the brewery. And I remember saying, and I think you agreed with me, that we weren't really getting much flavor from it. Obviously it looked hazy and everything, and I think it was around like 6.5%, maybe higher from memory. I forget. I think it's like maybe 7.1. Regardless, I when I was at the brewery, I had a few tasters of like 3-ounce pours there. And the first one I had was that same beer because I was like, you know what, it's been a while since I've had it. And so let's go for it again, and this time straight from the teat from the brewery itself. And I got it had a great nose, good aromatics, and it tasted pretty good. But one thing I'm surprised about, this is the first time I've been to a brewery in a while where I did not leave like with even the slightest bit of buzz. But it's probably because I only had 3-ounce pours, so I think that's on me.
Oh wow, you did samplers. You usually never do that.
I know. I'm a nice pint boy or beyond sometimes. But I was like, nah, I don't want to be too late for the show or anything like that. I want to be able to take my time and enjoy it. And I figured if I'm going to be drinking a high ABV beer later, be somewhat responsible, I suppose.
No, that's being irresponsible, AJ. Come on.
You got to put your liver to the limits. Test it. Train it like Rocky.
It's the only way to get strong.
Make that liver chase that chicken, boy.
Your liver failed today because you failed it, AJ.
You know what? The wifey is going to be, I guess, putting me to the test later. She was really cool, and she asked what I wanted for dinner. I just told her, as long as we're not breaking the bank, we can go out, I guess. And she was like, well, what about Luchador Brewing Company? I could use some tacos. And I was like, you're beautiful. So after this double IPA, I'll probably simmer down. We'll see how I'm feeling. I got work really early tomorrow morning, so we'll see how randy I'm feeling. Maybe I'll go for something lighter, a couple beers, or maybe I'll go heavy. I don't know. We'll see what they got.
I think you go heavy. Make you sleep like a baby.
I hope so. I hope so. But the last like 3 times I've been there, they've had at least 5 IPA on tap, if not more. I'm glad that they're coming around on that more so nowadays.
They've been listening to us.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Go back to your glory days, Luchador.
They're doing it, man. They're doing it. It's pretty cool to see. I hope they keep it up. But
yeah.
I was talking with one of their beer tenders like maybe like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. She's really nice. And she was saying that a couple of the IPAs have been selling a lot more than everything else lately. So maybe that means they'll keep it up.
Maybe take the hint. Come on, take the hint. What sells?
Right?
IPAs.
I mean, I get it. As a head brewer, I would probably want some variety too now and then and have some fun.
Okay, here we go. Single IPA, double IPA, triple IPA, West Coast IPA, New England IPA, Hazy IPA, double dry hop IPA, triple dry hop IPA, variety. I mean, what more do you want? That was off the top of my head.
That's it. Yeah, so far, yeah. The sky's the limit, really. So might as well go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, you're speaking logic again.
Come on.
You need to drink 5% and lower alcohol more often on the show.
No,
you're
I
just
like to
spitting
be
all the facts.
I like to be wrecked. This won't do it.
You could always chase it with something fun if you wanted to.
It's making me more sober, if I'm being honest.
Oh, wow. Now you're just getting hydrated.
Yeah.
that sparkling water you got there, that spritzer.
Oh, it's awful. Oh, ugh.
If you don't mind my asking, how many of those do you crush in a day? Like when you want to drink them?
So I like the wording. So before I bought my whiskey, I was probably down in 5.
Well, nice. So about a good 25% ABV in the kegerator at that point. Respect.
Yeah. Now when I have a glass of whiskey, 2.
Mm-hmm. The math checks out. I
Yeah.
like that. What did you say the proofing is on your is it 110 on that makers?
110. 110, yeah.
That's how I'm excited to
It's a
that's
strong
how
boy.
excited I am to eventually try it because I am
Makes it. If it makes
excited.
it, AJ.
You could mix it. Add a little splash in your seltzer. Just make it weird.
No, no, I don't want to make it worse. I'm
You
not
don't want
gonna
to tarnish
ruin
it.
good the shitty flavor White Claw.
That's fair.
It
That's
just
fair.
that's not gonna happen. If it was like a standards mark, why not?
Yeah,
Dice.
sure.
No, not today.
I respect that. No, I love that you said that. Have you had it neat yet? And I'm not going to judge you either way. I'm just have you tried it neat or has it been primarily with a rock or
The
always
first
with a
time
rock?
I had it, it was neat, and it was just a
Oh,
tad bit, just
oh,
to to wet the beak.
sure. Really test out the flavor profile.
Yeah, but yeah, as you know, I'm a rock guy. I like my shit cold.
No, no, of course. I mean, I love on the rocks, but I think the first time, one thing I found about myself, yeah, the first time I try a whiskey that I'm excited about, I usually prefer to try it neat first, just to really kind of dive into the complexity, even if I'm undereducated, to fully understand what the fuck is going on in my mouth at the time.
Tastes like barrel.
There you
Tastes
go.
like
Yeah.
alcohol. Tastes like alcoholic barrel. There you go. Now you know what you're doing.
You heard him first. Anyone that owns a distillery, do not let John near your empty barrels. He will lick the inside of them. They will
I
be
will get drunk.
unusable at that
I
point.
lick it like a tiger's ass. Oh my god. Now I should say this. Like I don't I I don't get the rocks because I want water to dilute my whiskey. I like
Sure.
whiskey cold. So if there was
Sure.
a way to have whiskey cold without the ice, I would love that. And yeah, you could say throw it in the freezer. I've done that
Yeah.
before.
For like 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
I think it's a lot longer than that, AJ. I don't think you know the
Sure.
way the freezer works.
Fair enough. Fine. I don't know. A good 2 hours. Is that what it needs?
Probably.
Okay. Fair
Probably.
enough to get enough frost on the glass too and everything. I feel that. I feel that. Okay. You're
That's
right.
my thing. I like my drinks cold. All of them. Every single
Sure.
one.
Sure.
So drinking like a warm whiskey is just not for me.
What if we were, what's it called when you're fishing in the little like, God damn it. If you're listening to this and you do this where you go in like the little shed and then you like drill a hole in the ice, you plop your reel in and then you fish for you ice fishing, I guess. Fucking dumbass.
Yeah.
God damn it. What if we were ice fishing in like Alaska? Would you do it then? Neat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
Just get drunk in a freaking in a box and
Why not?
that'd be so fun. I would love that. We should record an episode doing that. Ice
I
fishing
mean,
and just getting drunk off beer and
okay.
neat whiskey. That would be fun.
Well, I mean, first of all, can you afford a plane ticket to Alaska? I don't think I can. I don't think the
You know
money's
what? They're
coming
not
in.
that bad sometimes. They really aren't that
You're
bad
right. I don't think
sometimes.
anybody wants to go out there, right?
Jesus Christ. I've heard they have a cool couple breweries out there. So I would be down.
Yeah, I think the brewery is called Alaska.
Alaskan Brewing Company.
Yeah, I
We might
think.
have even had one on the show before now that I think about it.
The show, I don't know. We used to drink them way back in the day when they were a little bit more popular, but that's a brand I just don't see anymore. A brewery.
You're right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alaskan, of course, of course. That would be fun
Hmm.
though. I would love to do it sometime. That would be crazy. But you're right. Yeah, I feel like it. I mean, I still see it at like certain supermarkets for sure, but I don't go out of my way to buy them at this time. But maybe we should for the show sometime. That'd be cool.
If they sold them individually, I would.
Not in a 6-pack.
I don't think I want to commit to a 6-pack.
Fair enough. All right. Well, then that's why we have to go to the brewery. We have to fly all the way out there or sail all the way out there, and just to have so that way you get the single pours.
Unless it's not there anymore, there's one in the Seattle airport. I mean, why not just go to Seattle at that point?
That would be cool too. I really want to go to Seattle. I think I've said it on the show. If not, at least in our friendship, I want to take like a 3-day train ride up and back. I don't need to do the train ride. I just want to go to Seattle in general because I hear it's awesome. But so shout out to any Seattleites out there. If you're listening, Seattleitans.
My thing, there it is. Yes. The Seedles. That's what I'm going to call them.
The Seedles. Nice. My favorite band, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, we're the Seedles.
Yep, there you go. Yay! My thing is when I go up there, because at some point in my life I know I'm going to. It's Absolutely. Like a 4-hour drive to Oregon.
Oh, beautiful.
Portland, Oregon, which I know is a little scary in some spots, but I've been to Portland, Oregon. It was also like 10 years ago now. Eesh. I thought it was a cool downtown area. And then it's also right above Seattle is like a 3-hour drive to Canada. So it's, you know, you can't make it a short trip. That's like you got to visit all of that while you're there.
Sure. No, I'm just talking about the train ride there from where I live and back is vaguely 3 days. It's a 3-day journey just to get there and then to get back. So I can always schedule. Yeah, it's like a 72-hour trip.
It's a long ass time. AJ, time is money.
I watched a vlog one time of this married couple doing it, and it looked like a lot of fun.
Spoilers. They're not happy.
If the cameras aren't on, they're not happy.
Yeah, it's a failed marriage.
Not happy couple. That sucks. They seem nice. That sucks. That would be awful. Well, shout out if you know what video or what vlog I'm talking about. It actually has a lot of views on it too. So I wonder, are you happy? If you found this episode, let us know. Couple, nice married couple. Are you happy? I got to check out if they're still married. Now I'm curious. I'm not going to do it while we're doing the show, but I'm concerned now. Now you've awoken my.
Now make you think about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
That'll happen.
Was that trip the vice that caused them to break up? Possibly?
I think so. I called it. Is Elysian in Seattle?
I thought that was San Diego.
No, I don't think it's San Diego.
I'm gonna look it up because I honestly don't know.
I would have, if it was in San Diego, I would have visited it.
It is in. I'm gonna mispronounce this. It's in California.
Really?
Mentone, California. Mentone.
Where is that? That sounds like somewhere in the boonies.
Yeah, probably. The location I'm looking at looks pretty boonerific for sure. Mentone. God damn it! I have my phone right next to me. What am I doing? I'm just gonna Google Map it from here to there. Let's see here. How long of a drive is it vaguely for John and I to get to Elysian Brewing Company? And of course, my phone wants to lag.
God damn it, AJ!
Christ. Here we go. It's 34 miles, so not far.
Really? Is that where the original location was at?
An hour away. Yeah, it's in Redlands.
No,
so that's not far. Yeah, just past Redlands.
No, I'm sorry.
In a small town called Warner/Mentone.
No.
On Opal Avenue.
I have been to breweries in Redlands, and that has never come up before. What the fuck is going on?
Oh, hold on. I see what's going on here. Never mind. I'm full of shit.
You're an asshole?
This is Elysian Brewing Market and Smoke Shop.
God damn it, AJ. Seattle. It's in Seattle.
It is in Seattle. Okay. It's in Seattle. Cool.
You son of a bitch.
What did you say?
I said Seattle.
Did you? I don't know. We're gonna have to review the footage on that one. I can't. I can't say you're an honest narrator.
I am literally gonna get in a car and run your ass over.
Well, there's Elysian Fields, there's Capitol Hill, there's the tap room. I mean, you know, pick your
which
poison.
Is all in Seattle, or
probably.
You son of a bitch. You're a son of a bitch.
Pike Street might not be in Seattle. It kind of looks like San Diego. No, that's also in Seattle, Washington. How about Elysian Fields? Come on, baby. No, that's also in Seattle, Washington. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least you know if you go to Seattle, Washington, you have 3 options to enjoy Elysian Brewing Company. So that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
So not San Diego.
Probably not San. A little
Not
more north than that.
Redlands.
Yes.
Fucking bastard. I've done the search. Trust me.
Well, where does the smoke shop come off with thinking it's okay to call their spot Elysian Brewing and Smoke Shop? That's weird. That sounds like a
For
lawsuit
idiots
waiting
like you to
happen.
go and visit.
I guess so.
And for me to believe you, to be in the same car ride with you.
Like, where's it at? And then you're gonna be like, God damn it, AJ.
I trusted you.
The classic God damn it, AJ.
Son of a bitch. We should just end the podcast now. My trust for you is gone.
It's all right. Whenever I say we're gonna go somewhere and I let you know the directions, just fact check it for me real quick.
I think I normally, AJ, I think I have since the moment I've met you.
You're a bitch, but understandable.
Yeah.
But you're not entirely unwarranted in doing so. I'll give you that credit for sure. Anyone listening that has not hung out with AJ on a regular basis, you will be led astray, but not purposefully. It just kind of works out that way sometimes. But also sometimes you find yourself some cool shit along the way. It does happen.
Google Maps says 5 minutes. AJ says, hold my beer. Let's make it 30.
Let's make it 30. Let's do some circle makers around town. Let's make some unnecessary U-turns to a U-turn to get back in the right direction.
Oh my God.
To a U-turn to go back in the wrong direction, but inevitably do another U-turn to go back to where you needed to go.
Did you finish your beer?
No, but I am close. I'm like right here.
God damn, AJ. I can never keep up with you when it comes to drinking.
I sent you that video for a reason. I appreciate that you agreed.
Well, until you're drunk, and then I start winning.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think that's because I get more talkative. That's usually what happens. That and John's on a good train roll. That's why. I don't know what a train roll is.
Neither do I. It sounds sexual, but I like it. Can I do it to a tiger?
You could if you want. I mean, you might die, but you could try.
Oh, it's okay. I like to live life dangerously.
You'll die moments after insertion.
Training a tiger, licking a tiger, whatever it takes.
What else can one ask for in this life?
Oh, yeah.
Well, real quick before we move on with the episode, let's just real quick just promote what the fuck's going on with Beer Belly right now. Obviously, I shouldn't say obviously, but in a recent episode, we did announce that we are having an official Patreon launch.
Patreon.
Excuse me.
Nice.
Thank you. And we're also going to be promoting our YouTube channel a hell of a lot more. You can just do youtube.com/@BeerBellyPod. Easy way to find us. But essentially, we're going to have a lot more video content over the time added to there starting in August, and as well as patreon.com/BeerBellyPod. We're going to be doing a little show called Beer Belly Last Call, where we're going to be reviewing random stuff that we like and that / we're excited for. Maybe it's stuff that we've watched before, read before, played before, whether it's a game, comic, I don't know, TV show or a movie, whatever it might be. And also based off your suggestions and recommendations as well. So that being said, we have a $1 tier. When you sign up for it, you're going to get, for that $1 tier, you'll get a sticker sent to you when you sign up
and
for
love,
it.
And love.
And love, of course.
Yeah, love.
If you're a tiger in the wilds, then John will also have some more love to give you, of course.
Yeah, that's what I call it.
And then why don't you tell them about that next tier that I hinted toward for a moment?
You'll get a fresh John delivered to you, tiger style.
Whoa. That sounds like a weird sushi roll I do not want.
Oh my God. For that $5, you actually get to listen to us review the stupid shit that we're gonna review, and trust me, it's gonna get stupid. It's gonna get uncensored. We might buy a tiger so everybody can see, but you got to pay for it. You gotta, pay that $5. If you want to see
support will get us there. Yes.
see that beer belly stuff.
That being said, keep a lookout. We'll announce pretty darn soon, if not by the time you're already listening to this episode, what the first episode of Beer Belly Last Call will be, what the first thing or things, if you will, that we'll review for episode 1 of Beer Belly Last Call. It'll be super fun. While that is a $5 tier on Patreon, or will be, depending on when this goes live and all of that, it will be in August. So when the Patreon goes live, that's what we're aiming for as a soft launch for that. But that being said, a few months later or so down the line, we will start releasing those to the masses as well, just like we do every other free episode of the show. Beer Belly Last Call will eventually be free also. But if you want it day one upon release,
what you do, trust me, you want it day one.
You'll have fun with it. Then that's where the $5 a month will get you. So don't worry about it. Go for it. If you have any questions about, any technicalities, you're always free to DM us at BeerBellyPod on all your favorite socials, or BeerBellyPod at gmail.com.
Gmail.
As is properly pronounced, of course. But that being said, before we go, an episode of Beer Belly would not be complete without John's lovely words of wisdom for the week. Go ahead, sir.
If you have a friend like AJ, always have a GPS on. He will get you lost. He will try to play it off as it being. Don't believe him. I've wasted at least 200 hours of my life being lost with AJ. In 3 trips. That only equaled out to 45 minutes worth of driving. Be like John. Have your GPS on. Don't be like AJ and get lost.
Your math was so good for a while during this episode. You know what? It's your segment.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Take the advice.
The Surgeon General's talking, bitch.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, again, reach out to us at BeerBellyPod on all your favorite socials, of course. BeerBellyPod@gmail.com. Again, Patreon.com/BeerBellyPod. The sexiest website on planet Earth, and maybe even Saturn as well, depending on who you ask over there, of course. That being said, let us know what beer recommendations you have, what random cocktails and spirits you think we should have on the show. We'd love to do that. We look forward to doing more blind taste testings as well. So if there's like a random group of beer or whatever that you think we should do, if it's like, hey, you know what? Here are 4 beers from Russian River Brewing Company. Let's see which one you guys end up liking the most. That's a fun little random thing you could throw out to us, whatever. Or like, here are like 5 random beers.
This one.
Oh, don't tease more than that.
Okay, that's it. It might be this one.
Jesus. Now you have to watch the video.
Let me show a little bit more. Oh, that's it. That's all you get.
God damn it, barcode. All right. Where can these silly little bastards watch us, good sir? Where can that happen?
A trash can, the post office, at the doctor's office waiting room.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I know, right? One of these days. We will be considered medically correct.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right?
We've done it. John's words of wisdom got us there.
Yes, it did. The human tubes, the Podimacast, which is the Spotify's, the podcast addicts. They're gonna be like, is this guy having a stroke? What's going on?
Right. Why is he adding all these extra consonants and vowels that should not exist?
Yeah, so your regular streaming podcast players, which we use Podcast Addict, which is the best one, but Spotify, you can definitely see our beautiful faces on Spotify. You can listen to us on YouTube. Our Instagram has our shorts, which are the funniest moments of us, which I like to go through and laugh every once in a while.
Every once in a while,
contemplate leaving AJ. I think I got everything. Did I miss anything? Where they can watch us? Let me see.
I'd say you're pretty solid. You even got the video portion, which again, Spotify, nice. Good call. Maybe one day we'll bring the video episodes back to YouTube. It would be fun, but that takes a lot more extra work and time. But who knows? Until then, audio episodes, like John said, are there on YouTube as well as every other podcast platform. So have fun with that. Again, send in your questions, your craft beer recommendations. We want to know what we should have on the show based off what you think would be fun to watch and listen to. So go for it. Please, please, please. And again, we plugged everything else. Links to everything that we talked about in every episode description. Have fun. Drink beer by Offshoot. maybe drink beer, or I'm sorry, hard seltzer by White Claw.
Don't do it. Not worth it. Not worth it.
Retreat Double Hazy, Offshoot Beer Company / the brewery. Have a great day, you guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.